Okay, so now you've finished your mindfulness and you feel calm and you feel relaxed, we're now going to do a pulse raiser. Okay, so we're going to get your heart rate up. And today we're going to look at doing a pulse raiser through the form of cross country. So for those who don't know what cross country is, it's not like a 100-meter sprint. It's not a sprinting race. It's more of a longer distance. So we're not trying to run as fast as we can. We're trying to go at a gradual speed, so therefore we can run over a long period of time. So when we do cross country, there are certain things we need to think about of how we're going to set out our run. So the first thing is, if I asked you now to run as quick as you can for as long as you can, what would happen is you would try to sprint as fast as you can, maybe for 70, 80, 90 meters. Then what would happen is your body would get tired and then you'd start to slow down. Okay? With a long distance run, our sort of aim is to keep a steady speed, so we're not sprinting, we're going out steadily and keeping that same pace throughout the whole entire race. So instead of running for 1 minute, you might end up running for 4 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes, or maybe even 20 minutes, but that speed will be consistent throughout the whole entire race, okay? So today we're going to do a cross-country sort of challenge, whereby I don't want you to sprint at all throughout the race. You need to think about it and start off sort of at a slow pace. If you think you may be able to go slightly quicker than that pace, but the problem is what we need to do is make sure we don't get tired, okay? So we don't fatigue really, really quickly. We can keep the same pace throughout the whole entire race, okay? So, today's challenge for you, younger years, what we are going to do is, so this pulse raiser will last 15 minutes. You guys are going to run for 4 minutes. And then you're going to jot down how far you got. So, for example, if you're running in the garden, how many laps of the garden you can do, or if you're going to go run out with your parents, then go for a run with your parents. Once you get to 4 minutes, you are going to stop. You are going to record how far you got. So, for example, if it's in a garden, I might have done 10 minutes, 10 laps in 4 minutes. Then you're going to rest for 1 minute. Once you rest for 1 minute, you're then going to run it again for another 4 minutes. And the aim is for you to run the same amount as you did the first 4 minutes. Okay, so we're looking for a constant speed. I'm not looking you to sprint this first 4 minutes and then be really, really tired for the next 4 minutes. I want you to run at what you think maybe is what you said before, maybe 60, 70% of what you think your top speed is, and keep it consistent. So 4 minutes on, then you get 1 minute rest. And then you are going to run for another 4 minutes and see if we can equal the same score we did first time. And then we're going to have 1 minute rest. And then we're going to do it a third time, and you're going to see if you can do the same amount of distance as you did the first 2 times, and then we finish, okay? And we're going to look to see if we can get run number 1, so the first 4 minutes, the same as the second 4 minutes, and the same as the third 4 minutes, okay? I'll write it down on this PowerPoint now so you can see what you need to do, but give it a go. What I want is, one thing I really, really want is see if we can not walk for the whole 4 minutes, okay? So that means don't sprint out really, really quickly, because then you'll need a rest and you'll start walking. I want you to be able to jog the whole thing, okay? Give it a go. Good luck. Okay guys, really, really well done for your efforts. Hopefully you managed to get your first round, your second round and your third round, hopefully running similar distance. And as you notice, what will tend to happen is when you are like fresh and you haven't done any running and you feel like you're ready to go, what happens is you sometimes will end up running too hard to begin with and then starting to tire. So it's really, really important when you do have a cross-country race is to pace yourself at the beginning to make sure that you don't go out too quickly and then you end up fading throughout the duration of the race. It's important that you start off slowly, and then you can always get a little bit quicker, but always start off at that sort of steady speed, okay? The good thing is now, obviously this is a pulse raiser, this can be your sort of target. So whenever you have a free time, whenever you want to get outside in the garden, you can set up that same course, run for 4 minutes again, and now you have a target to beat, okay? Anyway, enjoy the rest of your lesson, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.